It was the end of December, and we had this field scouted out that the birds were just hammering. We had ducks and geese in it. They were hitting it all week long. It was the last day of duck season before we got to get in it. The only person available for this hunt was my friend Travis, who's usually not able to hunt with us because he's a whitetail freak, and he finally tagged out and was able to accompany me on this hunt, and he'll never regret it, that's for sure. We went in there, it was so cold, I think it was 2 degrees when we got there and 6 degrees when we quit. The birds, man, they really wanted into this field. We shot our honker limit in a fairly short span. We were still there for ducks. We had ducks try to land on us before we shot any geese at all, but we were there for geese. I mean, that's what we were targeting. We did have duck decoys in the field, but we were after the geese. So I didn't call any shots on ducks right off the bat because they were geese overhead working. When the geese did it, I mean, they did it well. After we limited out on geese, we were waiting for the ducks then. We had a group of ducks land in the field, but my hands were so cold from being bare from using the calls that they were wrapped up in my right hand was wrapped up in my Fanatic hoodie so tight trying to warm up that I could not get it out of the sleeve. And when I did eventually get it out, I went through the thumb hole. There was some urgency, definitely. Travis still will not ever let me live down the fact that birds landed in the field and I did not call it because they were on my side and I wanted to shoot. I didn't call it in hopes that they would work back into the field, but it just wasn't meant to be. We stayed and watched the show. The geese, man, they put on one heck of a show. They just kept landing in the field. They stayed there for several minutes, feeding and walking around before they scooted out of there. being a holiday weekend and the fact that it was so cold, we had to pack up and get clear on out of that field before we shot any ducks. Not that we didn't have the opportunity, we certainly did, but it was all about the geese. We did our part on them, so no loss there. It was a great weekend. We got Travis's first Canada goose limit, and he got his first band. It was banded somewhere in northern Canada. I don't remember the exact location, but what a memorable hunt. I mean, and they just put on a show for us. It was a great hunt.